like jump rope. Double dutch, then turn on the mic with a thumb stroke. Subtle touch, cuddle clutch. Is this thing on like the fling with Mrs. King Kong this spring gone? Sing a song of slap happy crappiness. He came to blow like it was strapped to his nappy chest. Surely I jest the best on the wireless mic, not an eye test. Yet I digress. But why stress? Try and remember when maybe bit the tender skinned baby.
Nothing really to say about this game since I haven't beaten it, but it's rated M for blood and gore, drug reference, and mild sex themes. It's a basic horror game. It's about these kids who they make tea, like they experimented with some leaves, made it in tea and drunk it, and they started hallucinating, and the plants started growing and turned into monsters. Like this, alright? All Fall Creek University, all is not right. Strange black flowers have suddenly sprung up everywhere on campus, and while experimenting with these flowers in class, a dangerous substance was discovered that introduces bizarre lucid dreams. There is more to the flowers than anyone could have expected, and when the seeds finally get to germinate, a bad trip suddenly turns into a horrible reality. This game reminds me of a movie called Shrooms. It seems the same thing. Well, I'm not really gonna talk about it, but this is actually a second game. There's a game before this, and there's a backstory here. Obscure the aftermath story so far. 2 years ago at Leafmore High, a group of young teenagers were trapped inside this school and haunted by monsters created through violent experiment by their maniac principal. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. Number 6 is Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. This game was fun. It's based on off of the Harvey Birdman TV show, adult cartoon I should say, on Adult Swim and Comedy Central, if you catch that. And this was actually by Capcom. Rated teen, for crude humor, language, sexual themes. The secret of justice is in the air, and Harvey Birdman stands probably downwind. Alright, now this is at least a 5 out of 10 game. And the plot is this. Step into the shiny wing-tip shoes of Harvey Birdman, third-rate superhero, now third-rate attorney. Thanks to the corporates, of course. Visit familiar locals from the show, interview off-the-wall cartoon characters, paw through their personal items looking for clues, and then take the whole lot and cartoodles to court. With 5 cases going to trial with mind-talking judges and attorneys aimed with shriek ray guns, you're going to need some law books with pictures this time. This game was fun, entertaining, but the things, like the controls, were kind of sucky. It was really just a point and click. Just point, click, move around. That's all it really was. But it had some cool, interesting story, funny comics. Well, I got this gang called Looney Tunes. ACMEARSENAL. It's rated E, just for cartoon violence. I got this because me and my friend were gonna play since it was 4 players, but this game is sucky. This game is at least a 1 out of 10. I'm not gonna even tell you the story. Just don't get this game. It sucks. Bad controls, bad everything. Not really that fun. It's only fun if you're bored. That's the only way I would play this, is if I'm bored. So yeah, don't pick this game up. Now, this game, number 8. This is game number 8. Red Steel. Very fun. It's either like Chinese or Japanese action. Use guns. You use swords, hand-to-hand, anything. Los Angeles prisons. They aim thugs kidnapped your fiancée and murders her father. A feared Yokio overlord, you follow her to Tokyo, where you're plugged into the midas of a brutal gang war. Only by mastering a lateral variety of weapons, from ancient blades to modern firearms, can you defend your honor and rescue your loved one from certain death. Your fate lies within your grasp. It's rated T for language, mild seductive themes, violence. This game is at least 8 out of 10. Now I'm gonna tell you the controls. The controls to this game is really, you can use the gun. Just aim, point, click. You can't use this gun in sword fights. You're gonna just need the regular remote to whatever moves. You move around with the nunchuck, of course. Just. And you open doors with your thing. You have to you're open to pick it up like that. Basically same stuff. And you can check this out. It's at least 8 out of 10. Number 9 is Resident Evil. It's a pretty fun game. Check it out. Yeah, you reimagine life in our hands. The plot of this thing is swarm of undead creatures and mutually terrors rule the streets. Presently, hordes born of Umbrella branched biowarfare research. Now the mysterious corporation must prepare itself for the oncoming apocalypse. You have no choice. Gather your firepower, prepare to face horror, and uncover the dark truth that could take Umbrella down forever. Succeed, or there is no future. It's rated M for blood and gore, violence, and of course made by Capcom. This game has, well, it has the story of Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 0, and it kinda, not really, has some stuff from 2. But it's a fun game. 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5. I can't really choose right now. But it's 2 players, you use the gun. And if you guys think that you could go to like a store or like arcade and put 50 cents machine and just play House of the Dead, you are right. But this game is not like that. Even though it's just a first-person shooter, rail shooter, it's something different, you know. Now for the controls, to turn rail shooter, you do not use the joystick to move around. Basically, aim, press the B button to shoot, either your trigger or your little trigger on here. You pick up stuff by pressing A. You throw grenades by pressing Z and throwing it. You to hit people, like not hit people, but to like use your knife, you just press A and move it around. You have to sometimes press stuff quickly if it will pop on the screen, or you die, your partner dies, and yeah. So just aim, point, click, pick up stuff by pointing and pressing A, and yeah. Now speaking of pointing and clicking rail shooters and zombies, our last game, number 10, The House of the Dead, our last game, number 10, is The House of the Dead, 2 and 3 Returns. The plot, dude. I don't even think I really need to say it, but I'm gonna